And now for this week's top 5 falsehoods and fake news of the interwebs. Number 1. Supposedly, Charles Manson has been granted parole and will soon be released from prison? The story claims that he is getting out due to the prison being overcrowded. Sheesh, can you imagine what kind of other prisoners that penal facility must be bursting with if Charles Manson is at the top of the "let's let him out" list? What kind of proto-sapient man-beasts are they housing in there? In reality, Manson is staying. The story is fake. The swastika on his forehead, however, is not. Number 2. Supposedly, the body of Bigfoot has been found and confirmed at Elephant Butt Lake. Supposedly, this image is the confirmation. This one is ridiculous sounding. Elephant Butt Lake? You'd think they'd come up with something that's a little more credible sounding. Except that's not the fake part. I'm told there really is an Elephant Butt Lake. I'd like to meet the naming committee who voted that one in. We could call it Kennebec, which is a Native American word for long place of water. Or we could call it Sequana, which is a Native American word for pure waters. Or we could call it Elephant Butt. Okay, Todd, I like where you're going with this. Actually, Bigfoot is the fake part of this story. If you do a reverse image search, you will find that this is not really an image of Bigfoot, but instead a dead body that's been covered up while a family plays frisbee in the background somewhere in Russia. Wait, what? That's even more frightening than the fake story. Hey, Ma, there's a dead body over here. No problem. How about a game of Ultimate? Sure. Man, Russia must have a real problem with fake news because everything that comes out of there sounds made up. Number 3. Supposedly, Hobby Lobby is closing all of its stores in protest of a federal contraception mandate. This is actually an old rumor that's been debunked many times over. However, it resurfaced after Hobby Lobby got fined $1.3 million for purchasing ancient artifacts from Iraq that were mislabeled. These artifacts were mostly clay tablets with ancient cuneiform writing. Once again, the actual story seems stranger than the fake one. Hobby Lobby's administration is known for buying and preserving rare historical Bible artifacts. Fortunately for my wife, and unfortunately for me and my Saturday afternoon, they are not closing down any Hobby Lobbies. Number 4. Supposedly, the body of a homeless man found in San Diego has been identified as that of Elvis Presley. I don't see why this one got such traction, considering that at any given moment, there is a homeless man somewhere in the States claiming to be Elvis, most of which are performers on the Las Vegas Strip. This story is false. Number 5. Supposedly, Mike Pence said, "We don't need more health care, we need Jesus care." Most conservative evangelicals had no problem with the statement and, in fact, liked the sound of it. After all, it's gotta be cheaper than what we're currently paying for. Supposedly, Vice President Mike Pence proposed the idea that Christians simply rely on fervent prayer and miraculous healings for their healthcare option. Except he didn't. I sniffed this one out on my own, because Pence just doesn't strike me as a charismatic. He looks more like a non-denominational Reformed evangelical with a dash of former Irish Catholic, but that's just my first sniff. I don't know.